Hello and welcome. This is Citizens Gate on television. My name is Toyin Bamishaye Oni, welcoming you to the program. Don't forget that this program is sponsored by Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. This office serves as a door between Lagosians and the government of Lagos State. You stand to benefit many things if you have LASTRA. If you reside in Lagos, it is a must for you to have LASTRA. Don't go away. Let's take this adverts.
Lagos residents, whether you are new to the city or have lived here for years, Citizens Gate is the platform designed to make your interaction with government easier. With Citizens Gate, you can report issues in your community, make inquiries, and receive responses directly from Lagos state agencies. You will always know the status of your complaint, whether it has been received, is being processed, or has been resolved. No more guesswork or moving from one office to another. Our smart system helps route your request to the appropriate ministry or agency so action can begin quickly. From environmental concerns to infrastructure and community matters, everything is in one place. There is no need for long calls or physical visits. You can submit feedback from your phone and track it anytime. Citizens Gate connects you to government services, updates, and support, helping to make governance more responsive and participatory. Everything is available within one platform, your direct link to Lagos state government. Download Citizens Gate today and make your voice count.
Citizens Gate, your direct link to Lagos services.
You're welcome back. Recently, Dr. Tajuddin Afolabi, the special advisor to the Lagos State government on political, legislative and civic engagement, led other people in the ministry to brief the press on the activities of this office, what they have achieved in the last 1 year, and what they intend to do for Lagosians in the next 1 year.
It was the turn of the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement in Lagos State to brief the press on the activities of the office over the last 1 year.
This civic education and sensitization program is implemented civic education through storytelling, art, books reading, and interactive exhibition. Come to my office, come to the PS office, and come to some of our offices. We have art, drawings by these small children that we will do competition for them on who knows how to draw best.
Addressing the press, Dr. Tajuddin Abiodun Afolabi, special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on political, legislative and civic engagement, highlighted several achievements recorded by the office within the period. This includes support programs for pregnant women, school children, vulnerable residents, and physically challenged persons, among others.
We sensitize them on policies, law, government program, civic responsibility, and state agricultural opportunities. In collaboration with LASTRA, when we go for sensitization program, what we do is we take some agencies along with us, like the LASTRA, Lagos State Health Management Agency, because there is a benefit for Lagosians that they can get through LASTRA called Ilera Ego. So whenever I want to distribute checks, we tell LASTRA to come and educate the beneficiaries on how best to partner with them so that they can access free medical services in Lagos State. About 2 months ago, we had a palliative distribution to celebrate Mr. President Bali. It was a preference for nationwide food palliative distribution to support residents amid economic challenges. And the distribution extended to community centers, religious centers, and central education for wider access. Every LGAs and every LCD in Lagos State was covered. We will invite the CDC, we will invite the CDA, we will go to the religious organization, Muslims, Christian. We will invite the CSO, Civil Society organization, they will come to us. And more importantly, we involve the police. Because it is very disheartening that if care is not taken when you are distributing palliatives, it can lead to mob action. All the Lagosians need to do is to put in the letter to our office. We tag the letter of financial assistance. Once you do that, write whatever you think you want the government to do for you. If it is on medical bill, you have to attach medical documents to it to substantiate your claim. If it is school fees you want to pay for your children, attach necessary documents to it. If you want to start small group business, the same to do. If it is on medical, you know what we do most times. We will go to the hospitals to check if that particular person is seriously ill. And on occasions, we have given financial assistance to people that we have brought from hospital, and we will go down in our office, we will go to the ground floor to go and present the checks to them.
Also speaking at the event, Engineer Shalabo Mishashere, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement, further reaffirmed the office commitment to civic education through engagement on governance, conflict resolution, volunteerism, and community participation.
We were here in May 2025 and we're here May 2026, and I hope that we'll be able to see the improvements that we have done so far. I want to say a very big thank you to our governor. And what we do in the office is our programs are based on what the residents are saying they want us to deal with from the previous program. And most times when we come with those new things, the accommodators are saying very big thank you for their support. And to the people of Lagos State, thank you so much for giving us the privilege and the opportunity to serve you. Without you, really, we won't be here. And I want you to know that we will continue to show up, listen to you, and take those things that you're saying back to our principals to make sure that you benefit from the governance that is yours. The dividends of democracy has been put there for you, and we're hoping that as this year rolls out, with all the things we want to do, we will be able to definitely ensure that you benefit from all that your education plans do.
The forum also allowed for a question and answer session, during which the Special Advisor, Dr. Tajuddin Abiodun, highlighted some of the office achievements and outlined plans and targets set to be achieved between now and the year 2027.
In the ministry, we have a political department there that sees to the affairs of the lawmakers in the state. And most of their plenary sessions are being observed by them. And like I said, when they finish any of their plenary, the resolutions will be passed to us for onward transmission to Mr. Governor. They don't write to Mr. Governor directly. All their resolutions will be passed to us through the clerk of the house. And it is our responsibility to channel this decision to Mr. Governor. And more occasionally, if any of the MDAs are affected, we enroute these two to the MDAs so that they can take immediate action.
You're welcome back. And also, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviations also rolls out the activities and the things they've been able to do so as to reduce poverty in Lagos State. The Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Mrs. Cecilia Bolaji Dada, highlighted some of the achievements recorded in the last 1 year by this office.
The Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation (WAPA) in Lagos State holds annual ministerial press briefing to share its scorecard, outline policies, and detail new social interventions. The ministerial press briefing highlights key initiatives empowering women and vulnerable groups through several core programs.
The Ministry of WAPA participates annually in the 16 days of activism via walk and symposium to sensitize all citizens on gender-based violence in line with the United Nations mandate. The 16 days of activism serves as a high-intensity strategic movement, transforming a global mandate into a localized movement to dismantle the culture of silence across Lagos. There's a popular saying that the true strength of a society is reflected in how it treats its women, children, the elderly, and the vulnerable. In Lagos State, this philosophy continues to guide the vision and actions of the administration of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, whose unwavering focus on inclusive governance and human capital development has continued to transform lives and restore hope across communities. Today's gathering is therefore not just a presentation of achievements, but a reflection of a government that remains committed to ensuring that growth and development are felt by every resident of our state. This engagement provides an important platform for accountability, transparency, and public reflection.
Recently, the ministry organized a micro-enterprise support initiative under the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, empowering over 1,700 residents with tools and startup kits. Beneficiaries of the skill programs regularly received grant packages and tools to help them start and grow small-scale businesses.
Mr. Governor has intentionally prioritized social protection and gender-responsive governance, thereby creating an enabling environment for ministries. His passion for empowering women and young people is evident in the expansion of vocational training initiatives, access to micro-enterprise support, and the strengthening of frameworks that address inequality and vulnerability. These efforts have not only improved livelihoods, but have also restored dignity and hope to thousands of families across the state.
We'd also like to inform all Lagosians that the monthly environmental sanitation exercise has started. We had the second edition of the program in the month of May. We were opportune to interview the Honorable Commissioner for Environment and also the Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Environment and Drainage Services.
The second monthly sanitation exercise was held across Lagos State, with the First Lady Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu alongside the State Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, the Special Advisor, Engineer Rotimi Akodo, among others, with Madife Media covering activities across the communities. The First Lady Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu emphasized maintaining a clean environment, urging residents to make sanitation a daily responsibility as it supports public health and prevents diseases. Mr. Tokunbo Wahab and the Special Advisor on Environment reiterated government's commitment to the Cleaner Lagos initiative, addressing waste management concerns and warning against indiscriminate dumping of refuse, especially after festive periods.
Irrespective of the holidays, the festivity, the commitment to the environment is unique. We must clean our environment because we have a commitment that every last Saturday of the month is for Lagos Environmental Sanitation Day. For the citizens, we have to keep engaging them on why they have to take in this culture, spend 2 hours in a whole month, 120 minutes to clean up their environment. It's an engagement we are doing. We are trying to bring back a culture, and that's a dominant culture of a clean environment in Lagos State, and we won't stop at anything.
We'll continue to ramp up the communication to make it more effective. At least substantially more than 80-90% compliance already, and that is encouraging. What you just need to do is to do more, to push, to show up, responses. And we're happy with what we're seeing. We just need to do more. You can't get 100% compliance overnight. Some people want to test the waters. Will this thing be real? Will I still be able to sneak into my, market? Will I be able to sneak into my store to make some money? But if they see that the majority are complying and we are backing it up with action, those arrested will be taken care of accordingly, according to the law. To our market men and women, they are not expected to go to market to clean on sanitation day. We have dedicated sanitation activity for market, which is on Thursdays. This one, stay in your house, stay in your community, and join others to clean. And that's the culture we're trying to enthrone.
Honorable Ibrahim Akinpelu Johnson joined residents in the exercise, inspecting drainages and public spaces while encouraging strong community participation in sustaining a cleaner environment.
You see, we have 2 compactors that we use in supporting the PSP so that we can have a clean environment. And we always have meetings with the PSP. We encourage them to do more, to go out. If there is any challenge or challenges anywhere, they should get back to us, that we can give them support where necessary. And you can see that at Limosho, we take that prize for the cleanest local government. Our people don't like to pay tax or taxes. We do encourage them through the CDC, the OBAS, the ballets, to encourage them to pay their taxes, to pay for their refuse being carted away from their various homes. Because if you don't pay for tax, if you don't pay for refuse, PSP won't be able to buy, most especially diesel, and to pay for their staffs. So I will encourage them to continue to pay their rates to the PSP.
The exercise began at the council secretariat and moved through Shasha area of Akonwanjo before ending at Orisumbari, while council truck compactors evacuated refuse. Residents trooped out in large numbers to participate, reinforcing that environmental cleanliness is a shared responsibility.
And we wrap up the program this week by the special one that this office had some weeks back, and that is Civic Week, where they rolled out the drums to celebrate Lagosians and also to let people know that they stand to benefit many things through this office.
It was an atmosphere filled with joy and excitement as people across Lagos came together at Freedom Park, Lagos for the Civic Week Hangout, organized by the Lagos State Government through the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. In a welcome address, the Permanent Secretary, Engineer Sholabumi Shasore, warmly welcomed participants and emphasized the importance of the Hangout as a means of bringing citizens closer to the government and encouraging civic participation.
So we're really here to just have fun today, to really just connect and to network with each other. You would be hearing about the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. You would hear about what we do. There will be a video to show you what we do and why we do what we do. I'm sure some of you are hearing of that office for the first time. But that office has been set up since 2015, and informally it's been there since forever really. But it is Lagos State's way of saying that it's important to engage residents of the state. From the name civic engagement, it moves to Office of Political Legislative and Civic Engagement because the new current administration believes that we can only deliver a good governance if the residents of the state are well engaged. And so that's why we're here. So the Civic Week is actually to institutionalize civic engagement in Lagos State. And that has to do with each and every one of you.
I welcome you all to year 2026 Civic Week. I want to tell you what OPL and CE stands for. Our job is basically to engage with the public. We sort of mind other ministries' business because we take government policies to the grassroots, to different groups in Lagos State. And we basically intend to engage with you all so that we can hear your views concerning government policies, projects. We want a kind of contributory democracy where everybody's voice is being heard.
The program continued with an interactive session where participants introduced themselves and shared their views on areas where they believe the government could improve, as well commend the efforts of the Lagos State Governor for ongoing developments and initiatives in the state.
We're actually bridging the communication gap between the government and the people, while we also make sure that governance gets to everybody. Most importantly, we make sure that everybody knows about the dividends of democracy. So if you go to our platform, citizensgate.lagostate.gov.ng, we have what we call Have Your Say. You will notice the discussions we had with the local government chairman, and you can also contribute. So by the time there is a decision being made by the government, everyone is able to contribute to it.
The event featured engaging activities such as skits, games, karaoke, networking, short playlets, and other entertaining performances.
Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate you.
As part of the highlights of the event, awards were presented to participants who delivered outstanding performances in dancing, singing, and other activities. The awards were presented by the Permanent Secretary, Engineer Sholabumi Musumon Lashashore.
Thanks so much for coming. Second for Best Dancer. Let's give a hands of applause. On behalf of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola, Deputy Governor, Dr. Hamza Kadri, Mafemi, and Special Advisor on Political Legislative and Civic Engagement to Mr. Governor, Dr. Afolabi Tajudeen. We give you this award for being the Best Dancer on Civic Week.
In an interview session, attendees expressed joy over the event, appreciating the efforts of the Lagos State government and pledged to remain responsible Lagosians through active civic participation.
I am happy, I'm delighted to the office of the Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. Beautiful. Everybody's here. The kids, the students are here. They're really part of this movement. We're having fun.
This is a very wonderful experience. I must commend the Office of Civic Engagement for this marvelous evening, for people in the civil space, the non-state actors to come out here to unwind, to network, to voice their opinion on issues in a refreshment atmosphere.
After today is for the people to continue to engage with government. Now those platforms are platforms that have been created to ensure that citizen engagement in Lagos State is sustainable. That is beyond the current administration. What they're trying to do is leave a legacy behind, and their legacy is that beyond the administration, residents of Lagos State can organically engage with the government, and government will respond.
The Civic Week Hangouts concluded with music, dancing, networking, and photo sessions.
And that's our package on the program for this week, Citizens Gate on television. Don't forget the sanitation exercise will come up by the last Saturday of the month. And also you stand to benefit a lot many things through the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. And that is if you have your LASRA and your NIN to ensure that indeed you are a Nigerian and also you reside in Lagos. My name is Toyin Bamishaye Oni. I'll see you next week.